Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Because you've done both voice and on-camera work.
Yeah.
I have a strong opinion about this, but I don't know what yours is.
Hey, I'm Elise Baughman. I'm the voice of Pan on Dragon Ball GT, and sitting with me today is Geekdom101.
How are you?
I am good. I'm so glad you are back for a follow-up interview. We are here at Kameha Con 3, so we did our first interview ever at Kameha Con 2. Yes. Of course, this is Anime Adventures, where I interview anime voice actors and other awesome people I've run across in the Comic-Con world. So it's great to be back, isn't it?
Yes, it's great. By the way, leave a like right now, please, on the video. Leave a like right now.
Yeah.
Leave a like. And if you're new, subscribe. Do me that favor, and Elise.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll remind you later.
Thank you. I like that you're doing my job for me.
No, I'll take care of it this time. Don't worry about it. Hopefully they'll listen.
And of course, I feel like everybody in the entire universe knows you.
Hope so.
Just in case, if there's like one person who doesn't, you need to follow Geekdom101 on YouTube. He already has over 700,000 subscribers. He is the man, like, knows everything about Dragon Ball. He is my go-to guy for all things Dragon Ball.
Thank you.
And he is fantastic.
That means a lot.
We became friends after Kameha Con last year, and so, man, this guy is awesome.
And you're so kind to me. You treat me very well.
Oh, well, thank you.
I'm rocking the GT shirt.
Yeah, rocking the GT shirt.
Because basically this shirt is way too big on me. Because the last time we did an interview was Kameha Con 2, and now
Yeah,
I'm like
Kameha Con 2.
65 pounds lighter. So I already have Mark Menza signed it, and Stephanie Nadolny and Eric Vale, and you are the third member of the original cast.
Yes.
So, and I'm gonna retire the shirt. I'm not gonna wear it again, but I'm gonna have it in a nice little display, you know, with everyone.
I like it. I am honored that I get to sign it and then you retire the shirt.
Yes, I mean, it doesn't fit me anymore anyways,
Yeah.
but I still wanted to get it signed because I love this art.
And you will have to tell me your weight loss story, but I think we have to talk Dragon Ball first.
Whatever you want.
And I love this. I love your prints
only
that
50
you
of
brought.
those.
Oh, only 50 of these, and I do see the Kameha Con exclusive.
Yeah, you
right
can't
there.
get that anywhere else, ever.
Ooh, and I get one.
You do
I'm
get
taking
one.
this with me.
Only 50 of those. And this is cool because this is the thing that we started
yeah.
at Kameha Con 1. I was the first one to sign it, and then everybody else signed it, including the late Kirby Morrow, who we lost. There's a really
yes.
nice display over there for him. That's
There's
really
a nice display, like, to
Way
honor
too young.
his memory.
40s.
Oh.
That's great.
But yeah, this started because, in case you also don't know, Geekdom was, and I feel weird calling you Geekdom, Danny.
Danny, it's all good.
Danny was the host of Kameha Con 1. We hosted Kameha Con 2 together. I was honored to host Kameha Con 3 only because he didn't want to join me.
I need a break.
He
'cause
wanted a break.
I put a lot of stress on myself the first couple of
Yes.
years. Because I also planned a lot of the show, and
Yeah.
it's a lot. Like, I didn't realize how crazy the convention circuit was until... And you told me yourself you were late, and you didn't do cons for years either.
I didn't,
And then when you
yeah.
see how it is behind the scenes, we show up here early, there's a whole crew, and then planning everything, then one actor can't make it, or somebody drops out, and it would drive me nuts. So I was like, let me just come and it was your idea.
guest.
You were the one who was like, hey, I asked you, I said, you want to come? And then Peter asked me, Peter Columbus. I said, yeah, you know what? I'll go, but I'm not going to plan anything. So I did one meet and greet.
I
and that
really
was it.
wanted Danny to be here. But we should,
Thank you.
that's an interesting topic. You're welcome. That's an interesting topic to discuss, just the convention world behind the scenes, because you did do a lot of work. It's a lot of preparation getting ready for it, right?
Well, what I did, and I'm to be honest with you, I put a lot of stress on myself.
Really?
Because I really wanted, when we first, like, when Slaytosh, the owner of Kameha Con, and myself and Bradley first discussed doing this back in 2017, I wanted it to be like this huge, like, WrestleMania type of, that Super Bowl of Dragon Ball. So
Yeah.
we wanted to get all the actors, get everybody. You remember, you were here. And then for year 2, I wanted to be bigger. And it didn't quite work out that way. And then pandemic happened. We all got put away for a year. But, like, I really wanted to be more than just a con. And it's when it's just the con, it's less stressful. When it's this big, grandiose, let's bring in Japanese actors, I put a lot of stress on myself. I just do that to myself sometimes though. Like I'll overthink things to the point where, even when making videos, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You overthink it and it's like, should I put this? Should I put it now? Like, yeah, all the time.
I can see that.
I think we all do that.
But I mean, well, I do that too.
Right.
But it's worth it. I mean, your videos, your content is amazing.
Right.
And let's talk about videos. Like, what can you tell us? Let's talk about the Dragon Ball world. What's coming up, or just talk about the Dragon Ball in general.
We've got a movie coming out 2022.
Yes, I love that announcement. That was exciting.
I mean, I told people, non-stop, this is not over. It's not over. Dragon Ball's not over. Like
So you kind of knew.
Well, I knew, but then what happened was Toriyama himself made a statement at it's a Japanese convention called Jump Festa back in 2018, right after Broly came out, right as it was coming out, and he said, "I'm working on something new for the future. I'll see you guys then." Then it was kind of quiet for a while. All we had was the manga, and then boom, the movie announcement came in May, and there you go.
Yeah, and there you go.
We're not
that's
done.
So exciting.
It's not over.
It can't ever be over. I feel like this is, 100 years from now when we're all gone, they're gonna be still doing Dragon Ball.
I know. I actually think, I could be wrong. I think in maybe like 50 years, they're going to start over again and readapt the entire story with new animation. I really think we're going to see that someday.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Because they do that with other stuff too. Other anime, Disney does that. So
yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, it's so many generations love it. It is that thing that you just are attached to. So you would hate to see it truly come to an end.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Because you've done both voice and on-camera work.
Yeah.
I have a strong opinion about this, but I don't know what yours is.
Okay.
Do you think Dragon Ball could actually work as a live-action TV show or movie?
I mean, I think...
In your opinion?
I think yes, but it's always going to be different. Always.
For sure.
So you can never compare it. It's kind of like, when you read the book and they make it into a movie, and people are like, oh, it's not like the book. Well, it can never be like the book. And so I think it would have to be almost like a standalone thing.
Me too. Yeah, I think the problem is that I don't think Hollywood understands Dragon Ball. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think they really understand the Eastern sort of influence there. And I think they're going to try and make it more like the Marvel movies, which can work visually, but is the story going to be right? I just don't trust them.
Oh, so you must think, no, it can't be a movie.
I don't think it should be. I think they should make it only animated. That's what I think. The animation's beautiful. The characters come to life. Toriyama never intended for it to be live action. So I say, keep it animated. We love those movies anyways.
Yeah, well, we do. And it would be great to see more of them, yes.
And we got one coming up next year. So hopefully I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, and I can't wait for that to come out. So you did have, switching gears again, you had an amazing weight loss journey that you've talked a lot about publicly. Did you want to talk about that?
Sure. I mean, what I did or what happened?
Well, either one.
Well, I'll summarize it.
Yeah.
I won't go too far. But basically what I learned, I did a lot of research on this, is I actually got pretty sick back in January. And the trick is, it's not about losing weight. It's about getting healthy. And if you get healthy, the weight just comes off. If you eat healthy, the weight just comes off. Now, obviously, people have thyroid problems, or if you have, like, if you're nursing, I mean, hormonal things you can't control. But in general, getting healthy helps. And I had to change my diet, my macronutrients, and it's actually easier than people understand.
Oh.
It really is. It's just a lot of it involved intermittent fasting. Fasting is very real. Because people snack all day. Even healthy stuff like celery.
Yeah.
I'm snacking on it's healthy. No. Limit your meals to 2 or 3 meals a day, and then have the rest of the time you only drink water, and the pounds will come off.
Oh, okay. So that's what worked for you.
That's one of the things that worked for me. I also did a low carb ketogenic diet.
Yeah.
I focused more on leafy green vegetables, steak, eggs. There's a lot of, here's the trick. I'm gonna summarize it.
Okay.
There's a book out there called The Obesity Code by Dr. Jason Fung. He wrote a follow-up called The Diabetes Code. And he unraveled how to resolve the obesity and diabetes epidemic. There is a way to resolve it. It's all through diet. And if you're not too old, like if you're in your 60s and 70s, it's going to be harder. But if you're in your 30s, 40s, and 50s, you can reverse the diseases and reverse obesity just by changing your diet. And the book goes into all this research he did, and it worked. It's real. I'm living proof of it.
That's awesome.
The Obesity Code by Dr. Jason Fung. Maybe he'll see this because he does have a YouTube channel also.
Oh, okay.
Everybody has a YouTube channel.
See, you hear Dragon Ball news, you hear healthy diet information and inspiration. Thank you, because I know you have been sharing a lot about that. Well, thank you for joining me and for
Anytime.
being back. Yes, I'm so
I'll be
happy
here
to
anytime
see you
you want.
again. I appreciate it.
Yes.
And thank you for joining us. We are so glad that you were here.
Leave a like now.
What he said.
Yes.
Bye. See you later.
Bye.